Good morning, woodchucks. It's raining out. Yay! But it's not from the rain from the previous episode that we did. Yeah, I went through that rainy day, slept, woke up next morning, waited for the rain to finish. It did, and went out and did a couple social jobs. I did a bush trimming job for like 400 and something, and of course, double the social points. And I did a transport job for like $344. I'm like, okay, and the other two jobs were find the missing sheep. We're not too interested in that at the point in time that we're in. So I'm like, yeah, well, skip the day. Woke up next morning and it was raining. This rain should stop unless I'm going to get 2 days of rain in a row. I do not expect to have any honey here because, well, it rained the day before, so the bees were not out. It looks like the rain is coming to an end. Today is also the day that the planks and the dryers should be dry, but I'm not going to sell them. They're not going to be ready to come out. I think they're going to be still like 6%. How we doing on the wood chips? At 8,000? Okay. Yeah, they should be like at 5 or 6%. So I'm going to leave them in here, of course, until they're fully dry. I'll probably wait until the late evening hours before I take them out. And I'm going to put those aside. I don't want to sell them just because, well, it's early July. The update... Well, as I'm recording this, the update's not here. But maybe by the time this video is released... it may have come out or not, and we do not know if we're going to get any more inline game quest. So I want to have some dry planks ready to go, and yeah, there's no sense of really selling them right at the current moment. So I may start stockpiling up some dry plank crates, and yeah, we'll just be ready to go. I don't know if they're going to do an update on us selling the crates at the lumber mill when not full of 100 planks on there. Not sure if that's going to happen or not, but who knows. Anyways, how's the mill doing? Well, the mill's doing pretty darn good. I do have 58 crates waiting to be produced, so I got a total of 59, so I got more than enough to go in there. But our goal for today is, well, we're just going to cross the river and cut down some trees. I'm only going to cut down like 5 at a time and then trim them up. I'm not sure if I'm going to transport any to the mill or not. I might do so. Oh yeah, also I did go out and collect some herbs, and yep, I did cut down the tree since I last loaded the game. There it is. We're going to run up the hill and see Natalie, see what she's up to today, see how many eggs and cans of milk she has for us. So let's run up here. I thought about teleporting up here, but I figured just jog up here because still some people say, you teleport to Natalie, where is she? Well, keep saying, right across from, I almost want to say the farm, but it's not the farm. Right across from our sawmill. Right up the hill up here. There's many other places that sell milk as well, and also eggs. But this is where I come to, and she is more than suffice for the supplies that I need at the current stage.
Hello, can I help you?
Natalie, I'm here every day.
Care to trade?
Of course you know what I want. I want the eggs and I want the milk. It's too bad she doesn't sell veggies. I could can up some veggies and sell that. So we're doing pretty good. Like I said, we're going to have the dry plank crates by the end of the day. So in a way, that's almost like 10 grand. So we're sitting right around 27 grand. And of course, we do have some bark, and we're going to have some more wood chip boards to sell later on as well. I'm going to just jog down here because there is a place down here where I can pick up some herbs. I've done it before, and I don't know how long it's been. And it seems like after it rained, the herbs started spawning up everywhere, so I haven't been around collecting them all too much. Let's see if there's any around here. I see a couple of shrooms, but I don't think the herbs have grown back here. I am really hungry, huh? How hungry am I? I'm hungry enough. I better eat, because that will annoy a lot of people today if I do not eat. Just for curiosity, what do we have for jobs today? Find the missing sheep, not interested. And one transport. I only got 2 social jobs today, apparently. One transport job. I'm scrolling in just to make sure, because sometimes you can get them right on top of one another and you do not know it. So one transportation job today for social jobs, and one find the missing sheep. The missing sheep, well, they're going to stay missing. I do wonder though sometimes when I pass a pasture of sheep, I'm like, is anyone going to really notice at this point that if I take their sheep, because everyone seems to be missing their sheep and they don't know where they go. So if I start taking other people's sheep and just like, well, here's a sheep, take this one. All right, thanks. Who knows? Anyways, let's go grab our 134 tractor and the logging trailer and head across the river and start chopping up some trees. Oh, before we do though, since I seem to have a good amount of honey, well, I say a good amount, I got 28 jars of honey. I don't think I'm ever going to get that many shampoos and lotions right away. But we're going to come in here and we're going to make some cunning fox? What the heck is that? What's it called? Fox potion. Because it only takes fox fear and yeah, that one. So I got plenty of them. Let's go ahead and make 2 of those. No, I said 2. There we go. That's going to help us cut up trees a little bit faster. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Let me shut that door. Yeah, so also, I want to thank you guys for mentioning, because I'm sorry, I don't have your name up here, but you mentioned I missed 2 windows in the greenhouse. I did it with these 2 right here, I do believe. Yeah, the moisture is up there pretty high, so it's been like 3 days. I don't want to open the door because that just lets... And I'm still way up in the blue, so that's going to help save a little bit of cash early on. But I think our mill's doing rather good at this point, so saving $30 at a time is nice, but not really necessary here right now at the current stage that we're in. I'm sure when an update comes out, especially for the Ponzi equipment, I might be saying, yeah, I need the money now, because I'm pretty sure that stuff's going to be rather expensive. Yes, like I said, these are at, well, 4 or 5%-ish. So they'll be ready sometime in the afternoon hour. I'll take them out, pile them somewhere, and we'll keep them stockpiled. And then when the update comes, I'll have a good amount of boards to use if I need them. And if it's not part of the update, then, well, we can just turn around and sell them. Or I may need to turn around and sell them to get the new equipment that should be coming along with the update here pretty soon. And no, I don't know when the update's coming. I know as much as you guys do at this point. It's early July, and it's early July. And I haven't heard of any delays or anything like that at this certain time. But, yeah, it should be any moment now. Wait, is that an update right there? No, just kidding. Never know. Anyways, we got like, what, 50 trees left on this property. I think I'm just going to go along the river here, and I am kind of curious, if I drop a log in the river way down here, what will happen to it? Will it actually travel to the mill? Curiosity has me a little bit. So that's why I want to kind of come along the river here today. Can I get out of the tractor, please? Thank you. Let's whip out the old chainsaw. And this tree looks rather good. Let's just hopefully it doesn't land on the tractor. You know what? Because I've had it happen before where it lands on the trailer and I can't get the log off. And yeah, you pretty much got to either reload the game or deal with the log running along your trailer. But now they got 2 trailers. I might be able to get it off from one trailer to another. So I made those 2 potions. I don't know if I want it right away, but the first thing I want to test is I'm going to grab a log here after I trim this tree. Are you going to roll on me here? Kind of. No? You're going to stay there? You're going to start dancing around in a second though, aren't you? There you go. Start dancing. Dance for me, fool. Dance. Yeah, so money-wise, I think we're going to be okay for the update. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, for a stump grinder, I assume that's going to be some kind of implement that we're going to have to put on a tractor or something. I have no idea. Or maybe you just got to go to a store, buy a drill bit and a drill a hole in the stump, and then go buy some gunpowder and blow it up. I mean, that's one way to take care of a stump. All right, so can I pick up? Let's pick up a big log here. Let's come down to where all these fish are gathering. And drop a log. And it looks like it's just going to stay here. Yeah, that log is not moving. All right. Uh-oh. I've been able to pick up these before. I know another way to pick it up. Okay. Grab the log properly in the middle. Well, I'm trying to. I got plenty of food and sleep, so right now, yep, this log is bugged out. All right, so let's not... we'll leave that log there. I might be able to grab it with the tractor and the logging trailer. All right. I'm trying to pick up in the middle. There we go. And let's go a little bit further up the river here. Actually, that water might be a little bit too deep for our tractor and logging trailer. Not if I back in the trailer, though. I might be able to do it that way. It's kind of just... Nope, that one's going to just float there as well. Trying it for science. Now, this log I can pick up. All right, let's go a little bit further. How close do we have to get here for the current to actually kind of work here? Let's go out here. I didn't hear it splash, so that's not going to be far enough. Well, this is why I think I'm just going to keep on bringing it to the log drop-off point. All right, we'll pick that one up, and we'll put it next to our trailer. All right, that's enough testing. I mean, at that point, I know that drop-off point and that sandbar right there will work because we tried it before. But it's very particular where you got to drop it off, and the logs don't quite go to the mill that way. They get like halfway there, stop, but the mill will pick them up. All right, let's go ahead and just drop that down. Like I said, I think I can back in the trailer and probably get the log here. Maybe it's because I'm swimming. And before, when I picked him up, I was not swimming. Well, if it stays there, it stays there. It's one log. I'm not going to worry too much about it. This dead tree needs to go. Yeah, I was going to look to see how many trees I got left. I think we got like 50 some odd trees left. Somewhere about there. Not too many. But today I'm just going to, it's going to be like a lazy day here. 52 trees in total. I see an herb. Put the chainsaw away. Ooh, I see a lot of herbs. I don't think I've actually been over here yet. Nightleaf. Foxfear. Nightleaf. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of them here. Bulis, that's an important one. That'll make lotion or shampoo. I forget which one's which. Alright, now let's get the chainsaw back out and get back to cutting some trees down. I said cut down some trees. Yeah, so we are in chapter 3, so maybe when the unique recipes come out as well, should be able to do those. I don't know if there's going to be a chapter 4. As long as we don't have to file Chapter 11. If you know what that means, that means I have to file bankruptcy. Timber, yeah, while waiting for that one to file, let's come over here and we'll cut down another one. Yeah, I might, like I said, we're just going to be cutting down the trees. I shouldn't say I may. I probably will just grab all the logs in between episodes, bring those to the mill so they can be milled, and then we'll get some tree bark and some wood chips. And that way, when the update comes out, if I need some cash, we'll have some chipboards and some bark I can go ahead and sell as well. Now, I'm only going to cut down a few trees at a time because, well, it seems like it's the limbs that kind of cause the problems. If I get too many on the ground, yeah, they'll start to get a little laggy. The amount of logs doesn't seem to matter. It's the limbs that can get it a little bit... I'm not sure if it's the limbs or if it's the tree being in total. See how it like dances? I don't know if you get like 5 or 6 trees down like that and they're all dancing. Might cause a little bit of an issue. But we're going to cut down probably enough. When I mean enough, I mean we're going to try to get it to where I only have 40 trees left. So we're going to be cutting down like a dozen trees here. There we go. That one's all cut. It's going to get a little messy in here. So I'll have to be very careful with the 134 when I'm driving around. Not to get stuck in it. Alright, got to find the middle of the tree here. See if I can help it out. It might be stuck between 2 trees here. So if I cut this one down, it may help it out. Gets a little spazzy once in a while. The tree's going to keep going up and down, so it's kind of stuck. Let's see what happens when this tree falls. It's kind of making it worse. Where is it here? Where am I cutting? So it looks like the other tree finally stopped bouncing around. Let me cut this up a little bit so if it does start to spaz out again, it won't be as bad. Alright. Should never reach above you with a chainsaw. Never a good idea. It's also not a good idea to be standing underneath the tree either. Luckily we have workman's compensation here at our mill, so we're all set. We're all good. Can I get that? Cut that tip off. Oh yeah, that's good. Get all that sawdust in your eyes. That's what you want. Maybe I should be wearing my mask. Or a helmet. Or something. I have tried using those a helmet before while cutting logs, and oh man, just hated it because all it ever did for me, because I had like a glass shield on front, all it ever did for me was, in the beginning it's like, oh, it's not too bad, but after about 5 minutes you start sweating and then you can't see nothing. It's like, yeah, I think I'd rather see than worry about my face, so off came the helmet. Alright, logs getting everywhere. Oh, this tree is ugly. Let's go ahead and trim this up. Yeah, it's going to get rather messy in here, so I'm going to try to maybe separate where I'm cutting all these trees down, so they're not all clustered together. It's kind of weird. I'm going to get bark off those logs when I bring it to the mill, but that's fine. I prefer it. Uh-oh. We got a leaner. Didn't want to fall through. I was trying to get away from all the other trees because it's starting to get a lot of logs in there. But, yeah, fun times now. No, I'm just going to make it worse because now this one's probably going to get caught on the other tree in front of it. But you do what you do. Yeah, we're down to 46 trees. Well, probably 45 because that one is kind of cut. Does it count after you cut the tree? Yeah, so right after you cut the tree, it counts as being cut. Alright, so what's your problem? Are you stuck on this one? Alright, we'll cut down this one. I mean, eventually they're all coming down, right? So, you might as well fall down anytime soon. Yeah, so right now I do have, like I said, about 8,000 bark and 2 wood chip boards, crates, sitting there. So, yeah, by the time we get to the next episode, I should have quite a bit more. Can I lean up against a tree? Can I just bump it? Yep. I just need to run into it, I guess. There we go. This little love tap is all it needed. Now let's trim these up. And I know I haven't used my fox potion yet, but I'm kind of satisfied at the speed that I'm going at. Don't need to go too fast. Yep, got trees crisscrossing, so it's going to get messy in here now. Don't have that one all the way trimmed yet. But these trees right here are the ones I probably want to plant the most, just because they are the tallest, so you get more logs per tree. But I'm sure probably in future updates when it comes time to furniture and stuff like that, these trees won't be worth as much. Because I don't know where I've seen it. I don't know if it's when you load in the game and they kind of gives you some helpful hints and tips that some trees are worth more than others. So I'm going to guess at some point Alright, I'll find you eventually, trees. Here, I'll cut it here. But I think some trees are going to be worth more than others at some point. I don't know if that's going to be truly a thing or what. Yeah, getting a little messy in here, but I knew that was going to happen when I cut down about 12 trees. Are you sure? You're done now? I'm kind of confused. It must be limbs from the other tree that's showing through. I was like, I don't remember taking the limbs off this one, but apparently I have. Okay, this one needs to be cut somewhere. That's the problem. I'm seeing so many green marks. I don't know which log is to what tree at this point. Let's cut off some of these branches so we can see a little bit better in here. It's always helpful. The one thing I did add, because they had a survey a while ago asking what we'd like to see in the game, and I had a couple of ideas. I may have talked about this before, but I don't remember if I have or haven't, so if I'm repeating myself, I apologize, but you know, since there's fireplaces everywhere and we can light fires, we got a chainsaw. We're doing some lumbering. How about we make some firewood? Throw the firewood in the back of the trailer and have to deliver it around to like the fireplaces around the map. Just have to buy an axe at a store and you can chop some firewood. Sell firewood. All that fun stuff. Right here is where you need to cut a tree. Perfect. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some trees there that I needed to cut, but it's all good. So what are we at? 43. I need to cut down 3 more trees. Let's get the heck out of this little area. And let's come on up here a little bit. Create more of a mess up here rather than everywhere else. I'll probably miss a few logs when I go around to pick them up, but I'll try to get all of them, do my best as I can. Like I said, at least by the next episode we'll have, we should have easily a trailer load of bark to bring on down. I would say at least a trailer, if not 2 trailers of wood chip crates to bring on down. And of course the planks, later on today in game, I will take those dry crates out, put them aside. It's kind of good to know because I've kind of already tested this a little bit, but you can leave the crates outside if it rains. The boards don't reabsorb moisture, so it's not like you got to put them back in the dryer. So you can just pile them around. Well, I guess you can pile them around anywhere, right? And you're good to go. I was kind of looking around a little bit earlier, trying to figure out, okay, so after this land, after I mow through this land, where do I want to go to next? I may venture out a little bit a ways from here just to get away from the mill a little bit. Maybe buy a piece of land where I haven't really been too much on the map and go there. There is a place actually I thought about, and it's actually almost like right across from the lumber mill itself, not a sawmill. But if I go like here, like these pieces of land down here, I mean, it's not that far from our mill, but these 2 places right here would be nice. Yeah, there's a drop-off point here that, you know, we know the only drop-off point that works is right down here. But you never know when the new drop-off points will work. Alright, so after I cut up this tree, we'll cut down 1 more, and then I'm going to try to back up the logging trailer into the river and try to grab that log that I cannot take back out. I don't want to pollute the river with logs, you know. I don't want my social status to decline because I'm polluting the river with logs. I'm surprised the area is not kind of upset at me as it is, because I'm cutting down all these trees and I'm not replanting any at this current stage. But I was also thinking when I was doing the other transportation job, and what was the other one? Oh, the bush trimming job. I said, oh, having that dune buggy would be kind of interesting, rather than driving the transport vehicle, because transport's vehicle kind of can get stuck once in a great while. You kind of get used to the areas it will get stuck in and how it gets stuck, so you kind of slow down. As long as you drive slow, it's not a problem. If you try to drive like over 50 kilometers an hour, sometimes that front end will just dive right into things. Where's that area? There it is. Alright, so this, after this tree here, should say 40 trees left, right? Where are we? 40 trees left, yes. Still a lot of trees. I mean, I cut down 12 today, so I mean, I could do the same sequence 3 more times and still have a few trees left over. So, a good amount of trees still left here. I don't know how many trailer loads of logs I'll have here, but, alright, cut it here. I was like, where's the next cut point? That seems like a long log. See, that's what happens when you start cutting down too many trees. You start seeing green everywhere, and you kind of like, where's the cut point? That's all I want to know is where's the nearest cut point. Now the thing is, when I start bringing these logs to the mill, it may get a little laggy there, because I'm probably going to bring logs to the mill a lot quicker than it's going to process them. So I may get a backlog of logs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it may get a little glitchy at the mill at the same time, so I'm just asking for a whole bunch of trouble. Yeah, so I made those 2 potions, did not use them, but I can always sell these kind of potions, or I may use them in the future, you never know. All right, let's see if I can back the trailer up in the river and grab that log that's already kind of sitting there. We'll grab this one, because it's there. Alright, let me put this in the other gear, and I'll see if I can back this trailer up. I mean, I think it's going to pick it up, but then again, I have never tried this picking up a log that's already in the river. Oh yeah, not a problem. Well, yeah, okay, it took it. It took it. I may have redropped it in the river though, so let's pick it back up and drive out of the river. And I think the log just disappeared. Well, I'm not going to say I think it disappeared. It did disappear. I don't know where that log went. And I'm trying to peek over at the mill to see if it just teleported over there. I don't think so. I might reload the game and it might be there. I don't know. Let me put another log in. Is that going to... Okay, that log is still there. Kind of. Is the trailer at too much of an angle for it to accept it? Yeah, it's still kind of rolling around. I'm not sure if it's actually there. It doesn't like it. That looks like it might be in now. Are you sure? No, it's not. Alright, let me do this. Let me take these logs back out. Is that log in the trailer and it's invisible? Don't think so. Alright, let's try reloading these logs. Maybe. Are you going to stay there this time? I think it's going to stay there. Oh man, what a mess I created. I'm going to have to make myself some pathways through here. It's going to be a mess. A mess, mess, mess. But I'll get it all picked up. Bring it on over to the lumber mill. Let the mill process it. I'll get the crates out this afternoon at some point. Refill the dryers. Let them start drying. And yeah, we should be pretty much all set to go for the update for whatever comes. We'll have dry planks ready for James if he's got more quests for us, which he may have. Who knows? We will have enough. I think we'll have enough cash at least buy something. Man, I got, yeah, too many trees. Maybe 12 is too many. I mean, it's not, but it's just going to be hard at the beginning to drive around here. I'm driving over logs. I'm going to get stuck on logs. And I already had one log disappear to who knows where. Like I said, I may reload the game and it might be floating in the air somewhere. But I think that's what we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Yeah, I'm just going to be here for a while, and it's going to be a mess of me trying to figure out how to get all this stuff out of here, but I shall. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time right here in Lumberjack's Dynasty. But until then, have a good one.